Hi guys, so today we're going to be making our cute little pumpkin cutouts from Couture. So we have this big transfer that has 4 different designs on it. And then we have our cute little pumpkin cutouts from Couture. So I'm going to open up this big huge transfer here with the designs. And I think today I'm going to use the polka dots and the argyle. These aren't going to be your traditional pumpkins. They're not going to be orange. I'm going to do them more like a home decor, like homey Thanksgiving type of deal. So I'm going to make one, the argyle one, I'm going to do an iced coffee. And then the smaller polka dot one I'm going to do in the greige, so it's like a gray color. So let me start with cutting the transfer. And I am going to be doing more of these pumpkins so you guys can see the versatility of them. They're gorgeous little pumpkins. You can decorate the front and the back. So if you wanted to do something Halloween or something on the other side, you definitely could do that too. So that's going to be for that one. And then I'm just going to grab the polka dots here for our small pumpkin. There we go. Try to open this up. So you can either lay them flat. They do stand up as well. They're cute, adorable little decor pieces. They also have Christmas trees that I'm going to be doing, but right now we just want to do these pumpkins. So let me start with the big one, and I have my fuzzing cloth. We don't need to fuzz it too much because it is wood. Actually, let me grab my paste, my wax, and I'm going to wax the surface first. So Couture sells these little paste wax jars, really cheap. They're like $2 or something. And I'm just going to put that over the board. And I'm going to take a paper towel and just wipe it in. This just helps if you make a little mistake or something, you can wipe it off after. Also, it helps your transfer from not completely sticking or pulling up any of this white paint. It actually smells really good. It smells like mint. Okay, so I'm gonna peel off my transfer. And I'm gonna fuzz it up a little bit. And what color did I say I was gonna do this one?
Iced coffee.
And I'm gonna do this one the iced coffee. I can't remember if I said that or not, but that's the color I'm gonna do it. All right, let's see. So we're just making sure that this is right to the pumpkin, and all of this green argyle is stuck in between, and all the places that you can see the pumpkin, that's where the chalk paste is going to stick. I forgot to do this before, but I'm gonna write on the back, and I'm just gonna put argyle just so that I know what side to replace my pumpkin when I'm done. Okay. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna open up my paste. And I'm gonna put this And then I'm gonna stir it up, making sure that you have a good yogurt-like consistency. And I feel like that's perfect. Okay. So if anybody is interested in getting these pumpkins and making them yourself, just ask me how and I'll let you know. I'll send you a link to my website, or I'll send you a link to just the pumpkins, and it's really simple. So we're just gonna make sure that that chalk paste is evenly spread. It is a lot of silk screen, so you're gonna use a little bit more chalk paste than you usually would on any other surface. This is a very open silk screen. So I'm just gonna make sure that it's all covered. Let me just grab some, and then whatever we don't use, we can always put back in the jar for later. Making sure that stem is covered. All the silk screen. This is where that 4-inch handled squeezy would probably come in pretty handy at this point. All right, so now that it's all covered, I'm just going to put some more on just to liven it up a little bit. And then we're gonna start scraping it off and putting the excess back in the jar. Making sure all that silk screen is nice and evenly coated. It's so simple, guys. Honestly, if I can do this, anybody can do this. I'm not really that crafty at all, but this stuff I love. Okay, making sure all the lines are out. When you're scraping off your surfaces, you want to make sure that all the lines are out. And it just looks flat. All right, there we go. And then we're just gonna peel this up. Ooh, look how cute that looks. And honestly, guys, this just goes right into a water bath, and I can wash it when I'm done with my projects, or I can wash it right away. And you just scrub it, get all the chalk paste off the front, flip it over, rub it down a little bit with your warm water, put it sticky side up, and you can reuse it. I'm gonna stick this one over here, and then I'm gonna grab my baby pumpkin, and I'm gonna do the same thing with this one. And I'm gonna fuzz it up. Like I said, 1 or 2 times. You don't have to do it like you're doing it on chalkboard because it won't stick as bad. It is wood. I am gonna wax this surface too really quickly, and I'm just gonna right on the back, polka dots, so that I know what's what. I almost spelled polka dots there wrong there. Okay, so I'm gonna wax this up really quick. Take the same paper towel that I used for the first one and just rub it down. Ooh, that wax smells so good. I'm just gonna take a baby wipe, and I always keep baby wipes at my side just to make sure if I have any boo-boos that I have to fix, or even just to clean off my squeegees or my multi-tool. You don't want the paste to dry on your tools. You want to make sure that they're always clean. That's the way I like to do it. I just don't want to scrub them after. Okay, so now that we've fuzzed up the polka dot transfer and we waxed up our little pumpkin, we're just gonna make sure that this is even. Well, it's not really there we go, that's better. And we're gonna stick all these little polka dots. I'm gonna take out my gray paste. Oh, I haven't used this one yet. So this is how easy it is. It just peels right off. Throw that in the trash. Get my stir stick. And I'm gonna stir this up. When you first get your paste, it kind of sounds like a crack, pop, pop. It's cracking and it's popping in there. You just wanna mix it up till all that noise is gone. And it's at that consistency that you want. Let's see. If it seems a little bit dry, you can always add water. Just get yourself a spray bottle, add a little spritz of water, just like this, and then stir that up. And it brings your chalk right back to life. Okay. So and for this one, I washed off my small squeegee and I'm just gonna do the same thing. Make sure you get an ample amount. There is a lot of silkscreen on the polka dots as well, so you're just gonna make sure that you get enough that you can spread across, making sure that all that silkscreen is covered. And then after, we can go back and scrape off the excess. Just like that, that's perfect. And now we're gonna go back and we're gonna push a little bit harder with our squeegee, making sure all the excess is off and putting it back in our jar for later. All right. Peel it up. Ta-da, that looks so cute. Okay, so now that we have our 2 pumpkins, I am gonna hit this really quickly with my blow dryer. I'm gonna wash off my stir sticks and my squeegee. I'm just gonna wipe that down with my baby wipe. Close up these pastes. I'm going to put Welcome on the big one and I think Gather on the small one. I'm going to be using black paste for that. And I am just going to hit this with my blow dryer really quickly just to make sure that they're dry fully before I layer them. And just like that, they're dry. So now we can layer them. So again, I'm gonna put my little one over there. I'm gonna open up my black chalk paste. I'm going to mix this one up. This one definitely can use some water. Looks like I haven't used this one in a while. So I just spritz a little bit of water in there. Mix it up to bring it back to life. Let's see. If you don't clean the rim of your jar, that's what you get, little crusties that fall off. Nope, this just still seems a little bit dry. I'm just gonna add a couple more spits of water. Stir this up just a bit. There we go, that's better. So you kind of want it like yogurt or maybe cake batter. It's still a little dry. Sometimes if you don't use it, it does go a little bit harder. Like I said, you just add water and it'll come right back. Perfect. So like I said, on this one, I think I'm gonna put the word welcome. And I have used this transfer before, but I did use all 3 words, so I didn't cut it. So I think I'm just gonna leave it solid. I am gonna fuzz it up a little bit. This one seems really, really, really sticky. And only because I don't want it to pull up my paste that I already have on there. So I'm gonna fuzz it up about 5 times. And it's good because I'm gonna use the same transfer for both words, so I'm just gonna fuzz the whole thing up. One's at the top, one's at the bottom. So I'm gonna put welcome. Right there. And I'm just gonna use my mini squeegee, grab some of that chalk paste. You're not gonna need a lot for this one. Make sure you scrape off the excess. Put it back in the jar. And voila. And then I'm just gonna move this one over here. Nope, over here. And I'll grab the small one. And then I'm gonna put the word gather. And I'm gonna put it a little bit over to the side, just so it can look a little different. Grabbing a little bit more of that black paste and then scraping it over, squeegeeing off the excess. And pulling that up. Doesn't that look so cute? Okay, let me wash this off. And I'm just gonna quickly hit both of these words with the hair dryer because I am gonna add some ribbon just to give it a little more pop. let me grab this. Perfect, that's dry, easy peasy. Close my paste up so it doesn't dry. And then grab some of my ribbon over here. And I'm just going to, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. No, let me wash my hands off. I don't wanna get any of that black paste anywhere. Oh, I do have a bow that I already made. That would look so cute if I just put that little bow there and then maybe just took a little bit of this one and a little bit of this one.